This is exactly what happens when most beginners jump into a high-horsepower drift car. The extra power sounds fun, but if your throttle control isn't there yet, the car becomes much harder to manage. Instead of learning how to drift, you end up spending most of your time spinning out and restarting. Compare that to this 400 horsepower GR86. It has enough power to hold a drift, but it's still predictable and forgiving. That's why I always recommend learning in a lower-powered car before moving into the crazy builds. Another common mistake is trying to get as much angle as possible right away. Big angle looks cool, but when you're still learning, it usually leads to over-rotation, missed lines, and spin-outs. Focus on staying in control first. A smaller, cleaner drift will teach you a lot more than constantly chasing huge angle and crashing. As your throttle control and countersteering improve, you'll naturally start carrying more angle without even thinking about it. Let the angle come with experience instead of forcing it. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is skipping donuts because they think they're boring. The reality is that donuts teach some of the most important drifting fundamentals. Every time you're holding a donut, you're practicing throttle control, steering input, and learning how the car reacts while it's sideways. Once you're comfortable with smaller donuts, start making them wider by adding countersteer. This helps you understand angle control and prepares you for transitions later on. If you can't consistently hold a donut, you're probably going to struggle when you start trying to link corners together on actual roads. Another mistake I see a lot of beginners make is skipping figure eights. Once you've learned how to hold a donut in both directions, figure eights are the next step. They teach transitions, weight transfer, and how to smoothly connect one drift into another. If you struggle with figure eights, chances are you're going to struggle linking corners together on actual roads. The biggest mistake beginners make is trying to drift every road on the map before they've mastered the fundamentals. There's nothing wrong with wanting to hit the Touge roads or your favorite drift spots, but if you can't consistently control the car, you're only making things harder for yourself. Take the time to learn the basics first, and when you finally move on to actual roads, you'll improve much faster. You don't need to be perfect. Focus on clean entries, smooth transitions, and staying in control. The more consistent you become, the easier it will be to carry speed, hold angle, and link corners together. Hopefully this video helps some of you get started with drifting in Forza Horizon 6.